pleasant day to all of you. By the way, I'm Anami Fernandez, and together with my group mates, we will tackle a topic which is all about science education in the Philippines. So here's the lesson objectives. At the end of this lesson, the student should be able to discuss the concept of science education and identify science school established to promote science education in the Philippines. Introduction. The Philippines is trying its best to improve the state of science education in the country. This lesson will discuss the concept of science education and will identify some strategies to promote science education in the country. So one of these strategies is to establish science schools that will encourage students to pursue their career in science and technology and nurture their gifted potentials in science. So what comes in your mind when you hear the words science education? Okay, so be with us until the end of this video so that you will be able to know more what is science education all about and the science education in the Philippines. The concept of science education. So, when you hear the word science education, it focuses on teaching, learning, and understanding science. So, in science education, nag-focus ni siya sa pagtudlo, sa pagkakaton, o sa pag-understand what is science all about. Teaching science. Ang teaching science, it involves developing ways on how to effectively teach science. Nag-involve ang teaching science of mga ways, methods, or strategies on how to teach science effectively and efficiently. Learning science, on the other hand, includes both pedagogy and the most interesting aspect, which is helping students understand and love science. So, sa learning science ko, it's not just include the teaching strategies itself, but also the most interesting aspect, which is the willingness of the teacher to help their students understand and love science. So in understanding science, it implies developing and applying science process skills and using science literacy in understanding the natural world and activities in everyday life. So in understanding science, nag-involve ni sa itong knowledge science and how we can develop it more, how we can apply our skills or knowledge in science, and how to use our knowledge in science in understanding the natural world phenomena or any instances, and also in our daily activities in life. So according to John Dewey in 2001, he stressed the importance of utilizing the natural environment to teach students. So according to John Dewey, the importance or the significance of using the natural environment daw is to teach students. He added that nature must indeed furnish its physical stimuli to provide wealth of meaning through social activities and thinking. So he added that the nature must be a source of its physical stimuli in order to provide the wealth of meaning through social activities, through conducting social activities and thinking. So according to Marx Pod in 1994, he opines that science is going to be one of the most important school subject in the future. So according to Marx, he had an opinion that ang science mamahimo usa sa pinaka-importante nga subject sa eskwelahan in the future. So it's really true because nowadays I have noticed that a lot of school or different schools have already offered the science subject or courses that is related to science. Science education is justified by the vast amount of scientific knowledge development in this area that prepares citizens in a scientifically and technologically driven world. So, ang science education daw has also a larger amount of scientific knowledge and also the systematic processes na na-develop in this area that help prepare citizens in a scientifically and technologically driven world, because as you can see nowadays we are more on technology, so it is important that you have a knowledge about science that will prepare you or that will help you to be aware in a scientifically and technologically driven world. So, according to Knight in 1986, science education provides skills and knowledge that are necessary for a person to live. So, according to him, ang science education daw is naghatag sa atong skills or nakahone sa atong skills and nakabroaden sa atong knowledge that are very important for each individual in order to live. And according to Tilghman in 2005, he described science education as the age of science and to develop a citizenry that will meet the goals of science in the society. So according to Tilghman, he said that science education is the age of science and help to develop a citizenry that will meet and lead to achieve the goals of science in the society. So that's the end of my discussion. So now we will listen to the next reporter, Miss Dumanat.
Thank you, Anami. And now let's proceed to the next topic, science education and basic and tertiary education. In basic education, science education helps students learn important concepts and facts that are related to everyday life. It also includes important skills such as processing skills, critical thinking skills, and life skills that are needed in coping with daily life activities. Science education develops a positive attitude such as the love for knowledge, passion for innovative things, curiosity to study about nature, and also the creativity. While in tertiary education, science education deals with developing students' understanding and appreciation of science ideas and scientific works. This is done by offering basic science courses in the general education curriculum. It is also focuses on the preparation of science teachers, scientists, engineers, and other professionals in various science-related fields such as engineering, agriculture, medicine, and health sciences, so that the state provides scholarship to encourage students to pursue science courses. So the next reporter is May Angelica Mahomot.
Good day, everyone. Let me introduce myself first. I am May Angelica Mahomot, the reporter of the given topic, Science Schools in the Philippines and Philippine Science High School System. Science Schools in the Philippines. One outstanding program for science education supported by the government is the establishment of science schools in various parts of the country. There are several government programs implemented by the Department of Education and few private schools for science education. Ang science schools established sa kadalaing-laing lugar na gisuportahan sa government na one of outstanding program sa science education. Daghan sa mga program nag-i-implement ang Department of Education o few private schools for science education. Here are the science schools in the Philippines. Philippine Science High School System o PSHSS, Special Science Elementary Schools, SSS-ES Project, Quezon City Regional Science High School, Manila Science High School o MSHS, and Central Visayan Institute Foundation. Philippine Science High School System o PSHSS. This is a government program for gifted students in the Philippines. Ang PSHSS para ra jud ni sa mga gifted na mga students. A service institute of the Department of Science and Technology, or DOST, whose mandate is to offer a free scholarship basis for secondary course with special emphasis on subjects pertaining to the science, with an end view of preparing students for a science career. Republic Act Number 3661. Ang DOST nag-mandate mo offer a free scholarship basis for secondary course with special emphasis on subjects pertaining to the science. This is according to Republic Act Number 3661. The school maintains a dormitory for all its students. Ang PSHSS na-maintain og dormitory para sa tanang students. The PSHSS continued to pursue its vision to develop Filipino science scholars with scientific minds and a passion for excellence. Ang PSHSS nagpadayon og pursue sa ilang vision sa pagdevelop sa Filipino science scholars nga adunay scientific minds and passion for excellence. The students of this school have proven to be a beacon of excellence, courage, and hope for the country, wherein they brought honor to the Philippines through their exemplary achievements in various international competitions and research circles. Ang mga students sa PSHSS nag-prove na usa ka beacon of excellence, courage, ug hope for the country. Diin sila nagdala og honor sa atong country through their exemplary achievements sa lain-laing international competitions ug research circles. They are expected to pursue degrees in science and technology at various colleges and universities locally or abroad when the students graduated from this school. Expected na sad na ma-pursue og degrees in science and technology sa kadang-laing colleges o universities, locally man or abroad kung ang students graduated niini na school. That's all. And the next reporter would be Miss Giselle Baton that would discuss Special Science Elementary Schools project and Quezon City Regional High School.
Thank you, Angelica. And now let's proceed to the next topic, which is all about Special Science Elementary Schools or SSES project. This is pursuant to DepEd Order number 73S 2008 and DepEd Order number 51S 2010. It started in June 2007 with 57 identified elementary schools that participated or were identified as science elementary schools in the country. Since its inception, the number has grown to more than 60 schools nationwide, and this is now its 6th year of implementation. So imagine from 57 ka school nga ni-participate, mas nidaghan pa siya og niabot og 60 plus schools nationwide. The SSES project aims to develop Filipino children equipped with scientific and technological knowledge, skills, and values. Ang point ay aning SSES project is para ma-develop ug makatun ang mga Filipino children about science and technology ug ma-enhance ilang skills and makatun sila mga values with the help of this project. Its mission is to provide a learning environment to science-inclined children through a special curriculum that recognizes the multiple intelligence of the learners. So, ang first mission aning SSES project is mag-provide sila learning environment sa mga bata aron mapagawas ilang mga skills, talents, and knowledge through science and technology. Promote the development of lifelong learning skills and so aron ma-share and ma-promote pa nila ang ilang mga nakatunan sa next generation. Foster the holistic development of the learners. So foster means encourage and promote. So, mag-encourage and mag-promote sila sa mga knowledge development sa mga learners. The subject of science and health is taught in grade 1 with a longer time compared to other subjects. It takes 70 minutes for grade 1 to 3 and 80 minutes for grade 4 to 6. The curriculum also utilizes different instructional approaches that address the learning style and needs of the learners, like the use of investigatory projects. So sa una siguro wala pa kayo equipment, and in order for the children to know the learning process, nag-address sila sa mga needs sa mga bata, ilabi na sa paggamit sa investigatory projects. And now, let's proceed to the next topic, which is Quezon City Regional Science High School. This school was established on September 17, 1967. Originally, it was named Quezon City na Science High School, but it turned into a Regional Science High School for the National Capital Region in 1999. It was also a product of a dream to establish a special science for talented students on science and mathematics. Grabe no, tungod lang sa usa ka damgo na turn siya into reality. Tungod sa pagkugi sa mga teachers nga mahatagan og learning ang mga students sila binasa science and mathematics. Actually, the focus of the curriculum is on science and technology, but still it teaches the basic education prescribed by the DepEd for secondary education. It is because na under siya DepEd, and for the learning of many students, they are supposedly teaching basic education. The school inventions is to serve as a venue in providing maximum level of opportunities to science-gifted students to develop spirit of inquiry and creativity. So, kani nga school nag-offer og opportunities sa mga students para maipakita pa ilang skills and talents sa ubang tao. It is well supported by the LGU and by the Parents and Teachers Association or PTA, and also this school is under DepEd. And the next topic will be discussed by Twinkle Dumanat.
Thank you, Giselle. And now let's proceed to the next topic, Manila Science High School. This school was established on October 1, 1963 as the Manila Science High School or MSHS. It is the first science high school in the Philippines. The organization and curriculum of the school puts more emphasis on science and mathematics. MSHS aims to produce scientists with souls. The administrators set an entrance exam called as Manila Science High School Admission Test or MSAT for students who wish to enroll. The MSAT has 5 parts: aptitude in science, aptitude in mathematics, problem-solving test in science, problem-solving test in mathematics, and lastly is proficiency in English. The school prides itself from producing outstanding alumni and for winning various national competition. So the last reporter is Ana May Fernandez.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Dumanat. In Central Visayan Institute Foundation, it is the home and the pioneer of the permanent school-based innovation known as the Dynamic Learning Program or DLP. So, ang Central Visayan Institute Foundation daw is a home and the discoverers of the significant school-based innovation that is known as DLP. So, unsa ning DLP? Ang DLP is a synthesis of classical and modern pedagogical theories adapted to foster the highest level of learning, creativity, and productivity. So, ang DLP daw is a combination of classical and modern type of teaching strategies or theories that adapted to give the highest level of learning, creativity, and productivity to the students. So, in this school, it takes pride in its research center for theoretical physics that established in year 1992. So, ang Central Visayan Institute Foundation has also a research center Kani nga research center, it organizes small international workshops to foster the informal but intense exchange of ideas and perspectives on outstanding problems in physics and mathematics. So ang RCTP daw, kani nga research center, it organizes small workshops internationally to foster the informal, it's informal yet intense, grabe ang exchange of ideas and perspective on outstanding problems regarding on physics and mathematics. So in summary of our topic, science education deals with the teaching and learning of science and in helping the public develop science literacy. So ang science education is nagdeal sa pagtudlog sa pagkaton sa science and also sa pagtabang sa mga tao in order to develop their knowledge about science. So this is also important in the promotion and development of science and technology in the country. So ang science education is really important to promote and to develop the science and technology here in our country. Furthermore, science education deals with the development of people in science, which is the heart of science, technology, and society. So ang science education, it's also deals with the development of people in science, which is nagdevelop pod ni sa mga tao, which is they will learn to love and understand science and technology as well as the society. So that's the end of our discussion. We hope that you learned something from us. Thank you for listening and watching.